that's a play I've seen Coach Malone walk through in practice hundreds of times. So some of it was just what I was most comfortable drawing in a short timeout like that. But I knew that they weren't switching any of those screens off the ball. So I thought if Julian set a good screen, PJ set a good one behind it, we'd get a good look, and we did. We can't ask for anything better. Julian will make it the next time, no doubt.
Even though you guys didn't get the win, what did you see in terms of improvement from game 1 to game 2?
The offensive rebounding for sure. Our defensive rebounding. I don't know off the top of my head how many they finished with, but I thought it was a big point of emphasis the last couple of days, and we did a much better job. And just the fight at the end. I mean, they went on a huge run, end of the third, kind of start of the fourth, and we could have let go of the rope, and I think we were down 8 with maybe 3 minutes left, and that could have ballooned. Instead, we went on an 8-0 run ourselves, tied the game, and you can't ask for anything more than that.
Julian seems, he's obviously hobbled with the ankle thing, but he's attacking the basket nonstop. I mean, it seems like he has toughness in him. That's not a thing I kind of know. What can you speak to his toughness and that trait? He hit the ground maybe 10 times tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the guy's a warrior. I mean, and maybe you don't think of it like that. I know, Sam, when he got here last year, we knew he was a shooter. You don't always think of those guys as tough guys, but the guys as tough as they come. Even last year, when he was a rookie in Summer League, he was rule averts at the rim against centers and diving on the floor, banging his head against the ground. So, no matter what he takes, and they were super physical tonight, give them credit, they were great defensively, and he just kept playing through it. So can't speak enough to his toughness. That's who he is. We see it every day, and now, I mean, you guys have seen these last 2 games.
Would the on-ball message for him involve, see what you can do finishing through traffic, try to experiment, with what you can do at the rim when you're around centers and stuff?
Whenever he can get downhill to that right hand, he's really, really good. And so we always emphasize trying to get to that paint, get to the rim. He's really good at that floater, but, he's also 6'7", pretty good athlete. So, yeah, anytime he can get downhill, get to that rim, we're always wanting to do that.
We knew him as a shooter, but there was a stretch in this game that he played a lot of point guard. Is that a point of emphasis that you guys are trying to do for him right now?
I just think it's a little bit a part of Summer League, that growth for him. No one's trying to turn him into John Stockton or anything, but he's a really talented basketball player. He's great at all the off-ball stuff, but he's also really talented with the ball in his hands. So it's a good option for us, and it's good to see that dimension of his game show up these last few games.
What have you liked about your two-way players, PJ and Trey, and what they've been able to do these first 2 games? Yeah,
we talked about Trey after the last game, just super mature. Again, to play those 2 games with the defensive intensity, and Jamal Shedd's an all-world defender probably already, and to be able to handle that pressure and still play at his pace, get to his spots is really impressive. And PJ's high IQ, physical guy, set some great screens tonight, and just really skilled. And obviously, we do a lot of stuff through our center. He's pretty good when he plays in Denver. Not to say he's Nikola Jokic, but he can do some of those things where he's got the ball in his hands and you can trust him to make the right play.